Now here's the paradox. How can this holy, righteous God turn a blind eye to this sin? How can he have relationship with these people? It seems like it's over. I find myself wanting to say every time we launch into one of these studies, I love this book, because I do. The study of these Old Testament books has been so much fun for me, so deeply encouraging and joy-producing. Don't just spend your entire life in your New Testament. There are gospel riches to be found in your Old Testament. And Jeremiah, it has an important place in as a thread in this gospel cord. There's huge tension in Jeremiah. It's the tension that's inescapable in the gospel story. I would call Jeremiah the paradox. It's because Jeremiah, as clearly as any of the prophets, presents to us the paradox that's in the prophets. It's a question that lurks in the background all the time, and that question launches us into the center of the gospel and pushes us toward the necessity of the cross of Jesus Christ in ways that often we don't notice. Jeremiah presses the cross toward us, because Jeremiah presents these people who have sinned grievously and repeatedly against God. It puts that rebellion in our face. These are people who have rebelled against a God of boundless love and faithful grace and tender mercy. This is the God who rescued them, who provided for them, who gave them himself and his promises, who literally dwelt in the middle of them, and they've turned their backs on this God. And yet, he's everything that they need. Now here's the paradox. How can this holy, righteous God turn a blind eye to this sin? How can he have relationship with these people? It seems like it's over. A holy God cannot live with unholy people without turning his back on his righteousness. And if he turns his back on his righteousness, he's not a God worthy of our trust. That's the tension. What's going to happen now? They've ignored all of his warnings. They've ignored all of his offers of grace. How can a holy God live with unholy people? Well, the answer is this: unless a payment is made so that forgiveness can be given. Jeremiah cries for a payment so that sin can be atoned for, so that sinful people can be accepted by this holy God. There's the tension of the biblical story. And so Jeremiah pushes the cross at us. Oh no, you won't find the cross mentioned in Jeremiah, but the cross is there. Because without the sacrifice of Jesus, we are doomed. Because we can never, ever be accepted by this Holy One, because he will not turn his back on his own righteousness. Jesus comes, the righteous Lamb, and he pays the penalty so that broken, rebellious, foolish sinners can be accepted by God now with their penalty paid. Jeremiah pushes us toward the cross of Jesus.